Bienvenidos a Planeta Wrestling, chicos. Hoy tenemos otra edición del podcast especial. En este caso traemos más entrevistas y hoy la hacemos con mucha ilusión, una entrevista especial. Y bueno, traemos a alguien que ha estado en WWE, en concreto en NXT, pero que ahora mismo es más conocida por estar en el circuito independiente. Para aquellos que no la conozcan, y bueno, para informaros un poco más de quién se trata, ha estado en NXT, como iba diciendo previamente, y ha estado en el ring con gente como con Nikki Cross, una de las campeonas actuales por parejas femeninas en WWE. También ha estado con Kairi Sane, y bueno, ella es Amber Nova. Y es una de las luchadoras muy destacadas en el circuito independiente. Y también cabe destacar que, bueno, Lacey Evans nos comentó en una entrevista previa, que incluso la sacamos en una de las ediciones recientes de nuestro podcast, que bueno, fue la edición especial de WrestleMania, y dijo que le encantaría hacer equipo con ella. Y por ello, hoy la traemos aquí. Hello, Amber, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for that introduction. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So now my partner Carlos is going to start with the interview. Y nada, chicos, ahora Carlos Gascó también lo tenemos aquí y va él a empezar con la entrevista, así que todo con él.
Hola, ¿qué tal, chicos? ¿Cómo estáis? Thank you for being with us, Amber. It's a pleasure for us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
And the first question is, how do you feel when a superstar like Lacey Evans told the people that she wants to do a tag team with you?
I really appreciated that, and it made me feel so good because you asked her if she could bring someone to the roster or bring someone to WWE from the independent scene to wrestle with. She named me, and I was the first that came to mind, which made me feel incredible because she is such a great person. She is really inspiring. We're actually, like she said, from the same hometown out of Beaufort County, South Carolina, where she was a Marine on Parris Island, and I was an emergency medical technician, an EMT, around Beaufort County as well. So, both of us women, we were doing stuff to help the world, to help our country, and I just think that's great. She really is inspiring, and it just felt really good for her to mention me out of anyone. So, and then that's how I heard about you guys in your podcast, because I was tagged in the interview.
And this is obvious, but I have to do the interview. Would you like to do a tag team with Lacey in SmackDown?
Oh, hell yeah. Girl power.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Also, you have an experience with NXT. You have a match against Nikki Cross, and also with Kairi Sane and Io Shirai. I think so.
Yeah.
Doing tag team with Tanya Brooks. How was the experience with the atmosphere of NXT?
The atmosphere there is incredible. I mean, the trainers and the equipment that they have to really make their superstars the best performers and wrestlers in the world. They have that there at the Performance Center. And it was great just to be able to get that experience and, teach myself just a little bit more. It was great. The atmosphere there really is incredible.
And also, it's not it's the biggest company in the world, WWE. But you stay also in Impact Wrestling. What was the experience there in Impact also?
So Impact was my first experience for television taping my matches, and that was incredible. I had so many great people there at the time. Gail Kim, agenting my matches and helping me and guiding me, and they had the tools there as well to really just help me step up my game in order to, prepare myself for the next level or for other travels or my other, out of country tours that I've done. So, Impact as well. They were incredible. And I wrestled a lot of really great women there. Taya Valkyrie, Allie was my first match. Sue Young, Rosemary. So yeah, it's been pretty great.
And also after WWE Impact, you are in this circuit, and you are in I think it's most of the important wrestling companies shine in Rise. Uh, it's different to be in the indie scene than to be in a big company. But how do you feel?
So I have worked for Shine many times. They are no longer based out in Tampa, Florida, where they used to be, and I'm right down the street in Orlando. They've been traveling a bit. I've worked for Rise as well out here in Orlando, and that's just a good opportunity just to wrestle with so many really great people and women. And yeah, like being an independent contractor, and as I am on the independent scene right now, honestly, it's really great. I just wrestled in South Africa last November. I wrestled in Panama in December. I wrestled in London last June. I'm getting my experience all over the world, and I'm able to do that. So I feel like every person that eventually did sign with a TV company, they did that first. They went out there, they got their experience, so that they could be one of the top competitors once they reach that level. And I'm on my way.
And I think it's the best because it's my experience also that maybe first make a name outside and inside the indie independent scene, and after go to a big company. And do you want to go to another countries like Japan or Mexico to to learn from the different styles of wrestling?
Oh, absolutely. Those are on my list for sure. Japan, Mexico. I was even looking into Spain, of course. And it's just right now with the world, we all know that the most important thing that's going on with the world right now is just to stay home and stay safe. And I also hope that everybody that is staying home and staying safe is also staying active, because we all need to boost our immune systems now more than ever, and staying active is a really good start. So I encourage people just to work out. Release those healthy natural endorphins, get that workout in, and then you also sweat out those bad toxins in your body. So I really encourage a lot of people to be doing that as well while they're staying home, because I know this is a difficult time for everybody.
Well, I have to say that I'm guilty. I'm not doing workout now, but
No.
no.
Some people are maybe enjoying the downtime.
I will try. And also, you are right now that we know that everything is stopping now, but you are the cruiserweight championship of SCW in I Believe Wrestling.
Yes.
If the people don't know, I Believe Wrestling is one of the biggest training centers and companies in the Orlando zone, and maybe the people don't know because it's WWE NXT Performance Center, but they're in the zone of Florida and Orlando. I Believe Wrestling is one of the biggest company there.
Yes. So the Team Vision Dojo, which hosts the I Believe in Wrestling events, is actually only about a mile down the road from Full Sail, where they do the NXT TV tapings. So we're right here in the heart of Orlando. We are not affiliated with WWE. We help you train and prepare to get to that bigger platform in that stage. And we are definitely the best wrestling school out there in the Florida scene.
Also, you have a lot of shows, because I see the calendar of every month, and every month you have a lot of shows there in the Team Vision Dojo.
Yes, so we do put on events monthly. Obviously, right now with the world and the COVID-19 going around, we've had to stop training completely. Like, all gyms are closed over here. We are allowed to leave our house for essentials like the grocery store, if we want to go outside and go for exercise outside, we're allowed to do that, but we are encouraged to stay 6 feet away. I hope that you guys in your country, you're doing well. I know it's been really rough over there. But yeah, so right now the dojo is closed, and we're hoping to have our next event May 9th, but we won't know if that's going to be capable or possible until, I guess the beginning of the month. We're on a 30-day stay home till April 30th, and then once that's over, they'll let us know what is allowed to open up and what's not. But WWE was deemed essential here in Orlando to do TV tapings not in front of an audience, so without anyone there, but just for entertainment. So the shows have still been going on USA Network and on TV here.
Could you like to do a show there in Orlando with no audience, only for a YouTube channel or something like that?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't turn the opportunity down. No way. Whether there's an audience in front of me or not, I know there's an audience behind that camera that's watching. That's going to be behind me or behind my opponent, and I would love to still compete.
Do you think it will be different to be alone in the ring with only the wrestlers, your rival, and the referee, and no attendance, no crowd there?
Do I think it would be difficult?
Different to wrestler. It's like a wrestler, you always wants the people to cheer you, to say boo, something like that. And now without this, you think it will be more difficult?
Well, in training, sometimes we have our peers, cheering us on, and they'll be ringside. But I do know what it's like to, wrestle and compete somewhat without an audience. Or I've wrestled in front of some shows where there wasn't many people there, so it's a similar situation. Yeah, it's definitely difficult not having that energy behind you that helps you, keep you motivated. But as you can see, that all the WWE superstars are doing very well without it, because they know behind that camera there's still an audience.
And this question is maybe in the future, who is your dream match or your dream opponent?
My dream match. This is a question I've gotten often, and it's always a difficult one. So I grew up watching a lot of WCW, Goldberg, Sting, Booker T. They always got me fired up, growing up as a kid. And I'd like to say, like, as a male opponent, because there's mixed match challenges that WWE does. I would like to say Eddie Guerrero. Obviously, we know that would not be possible, but and then female wise, geez, there's so many wonderful women. Like, there's just so many great women out there. I grew up watching, Trish and Victoria, Lita, Medusa, Luna Vachon. I want to say Sasha Banks. She's so inspiring. Paige, if she was to get back in the ring, Paige for sure. Natalia, she's a top woman. Like, Natalia for sure. I guess right now I'm going to go with Natalia if I could have a match in WWE. Lacey Evans. Those two really are inspiring to me. The list goes on. I can just keep naming them off like for days. There's so many empowering and inspiring women out there right now, and now is the time for women's evolution, for women's wrestling.
Yeah, what do you think about the evolution in 2018 and after WWE stops to do evolution in 2019?
Oh, I think that it was definitely needed. It was that time, for women to be able to show their abilities as competitors and their talent in the ring, just like the men do, and really be able to main event and showcase. And they pulled it off, phenomenally. Like, it was fantastic. And
also, this is a question, and I think that you're going to say yes, because it's easy to say yes. But last Saturday, Triple H told the press that they want to do a third Mae Young Classic very soon when they can. Would you like to be there?
Absolutely. I absolutely could tune up that women's division. For the Mae Young Classic, I think they need the classic car-driving daughter of a mechanic to step in the ring and tune some people up, and they could use my style 100%. They said, like Triple H said, there's a lot of talented women out there, and I want my opportunity to show them that I'm one of those people they're talking about. And this is the third Mae Young Classic. I was not part of the first or the second. I'm, not a second or third generation wrestler. I wasn't handed many platforms in my life, but my dad handed me a wrench, taught me, how to work hard, and if you want something in life, you do it yourself, and I'm on my way there. So for sure, I'm going to be putting my name in that list if I can.
Thank you so much, Amber. It's a good reason to be there, and it's a good way to grab that to hard to work hard to accomplish your goals. Mike, if you want to do any question to Amber.
I got nothing to say, right? Sorry. So thank you so much, Amber, for having us today, and it was a great pleasure to talk with you and to meet you also.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you for bringing up the Mae Young Classic, the third one that was announced, and my name, I hope, is get put in that drawing. And you guys all follow me on social media. It's AmberNova73 on Instagram and on Twitter. If you're not familiar with my matches in Spain, go to YouTube and just search Amber Nova, and you can look them up. Or on the WWE Network as well, you can search Amber Nova.
Yes, I recommend to see Amber Nova, all the matches. She has a lot of matches in this period, that January to March, until the wrestling stops, and she's constantly growing up in the wrestling. And if you can look at the videos of Amber Nova, I recommend, and please go to see Amber Nova on YouTube or in XT and Network, wherever you want, you will find Amber Nova.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bueno, chicos, acabamos aquí el podcast, ya empiezo a hablar español y como, bueno, aquellos que habéis escuchado bien a Carlos y a Amber, ya sabéis, si no conocéis a Amber, tiene un canal de YouTube, también la podéis seguir en las redes sociales, y como digo, que si no la conocéis aún, podéis ir a su canal de YouTube donde están todos sus combates y podéis verlos totalmente, y ya sabéis, es una gran promesa en el circuito independiente y además para la lucha libre femenina.